Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another amazing video. Thank you so much for watching. On this video, I'm going to be talking about Dripx. So if you watched the video yesterday, you will know that this went live just yesterday, and I hope majority of you guys got in. Not financial advice, but we all know what happened to TitanX. And the most important days were around the first 30 or so days. A lot of people were asking me in the comments from the previous video about why did I do such low days, 7 days, 8 days, 15 days, and so on and so forth. Well, I was just pretty much going based off of previous history and just price and gains, profits, and everything. And I figured, you know, the most gains that somebody will probably make is, of course, being in on day one. And second is that 30-day time period is really critical for a majority of the project, especially whenever it comes to the tokenomics of something like this. Now, this is under Binance Smart Chain. I will leave Dripx website down below in the description. It is not a referral link or anything. If you haven't gotten in, it's up to you. You make your own decisions. Put in what you can afford to lose. You know, it's an investment. It is a risk. There are certain different... It's different on like certain mechanics and stuff like that from TitanX. Well, the main factor is that Ethereum gas fee is way too high and it's crazy. And then Binance network is super cheap to be able to do all of this, right? So what happened was a lot of people were started to sell off some of their TitanX, but I wouldn't be sleeping on this yet. You can literally buy TitanX today. You can buy worth of like 200, I think I saw like 200 days or something like that. A 200-day miner, you can buy it today, which we are on day, I don't even know what day we are on, 119. You can literally get your money's worth right now with TitanX, but that's up to you if you want to do that, okay? So a $200 miner, you can get it at the price right now of on day 119. So that's super crazy. I'm not going to sleep on TitanX yet. A lot of people were selling off their TitanX to be able to come into Dripx, which is fine, man. I think it's great to diversify. I have always said, you know, put into multiple projects. Just scatter your funds around. Never have your funds around into one single project. Scatter your eggs is always the best strategy. One has to pop eventually, right? And it's very important whenever you look at a project and you have to get in at the earliest possible. But this is one of them scenarios in which it's dashboard money. There's a big difference between the actual ROI that you're going to get and the dashboard play money, fake money, whatever that displays on the website, okay? So don't get your hopes up too much. You know, we may still make some really good profits, just not what it is showing on the website. Like a $37 miner right now shows up like thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, yeah, that sounds great, but it's not sustainable. It's not going to be healthy long term. But in the next 8 days, including yesterday, I guess technically today, in the next 7 days, no miners, from what I know, no miners will be able to be claimed, right? Because it's that 8-day time period because yesterday it launched. So for the next 7 or so days, we should, I think, this is my prediction, we should see a price increase, especially today, tomorrow, and the next day or so. So the next few days are going to be very volatile. Sadly, once that 8-day timer, because the minimum duration is 8 days, once this one times out and the first few claimers are coming on through and everything, 100%, I'm pretty confident. I'm not trying to cause any negative or FUD or anything. It's just reality, okay? It's pretty obvious this is going to happen. That Dripx, once people start claiming the first few, the price is most definitely going to drop, okay? Be aware of that in case you want to go all in or in case you want to buy some now and then stake it all for, I don't know, 100, 200 days or whatever. You could also put in 50% and wait till a drop or, you know, a 50% drop, 20% drop, whatever you want to do, and then buy again and start doing that if you want to, right? But as of right now, on day 8, I think I saw it on Twitter, where they are estimated to get like 100 million, I think, or $200 million worth of claimable tokens, and there's only like $250,000 worth of liquidity. It probably might be pushing 300 now, But that's just the reality, man. Not everybody's going to be able to cash out all of that money, but I still think it's going to be profitable for the short term right now currently, because majority of the time these short terms do really, really good. Like everybody tends to do instantly 280 days, right? So that's just something to be aware of in case you want to do that. Now, another thing I forgot to mention on yesterday's video is that there is a daily cap. So, for instance, yesterday, technically day 279, right? Yesterday, there was a, well, every day has a 300 billion Dripx token cap. So now it's literally capped at 300 billion yesterday, since everybody was doing 280 days. Since today is a new day, this is going to, like, the 280 is the new fresh day, right? So now 34 billion is already being out there from the 300 billion. Every day that comes along is going to be people FOMOing in and just trying their best to get their spot into that maxed cap amount. I could see that. That's one of the tokenomics that actually really, really good. That daily cap is going to do a great job. Now that's going to play a big role. Day 7, which technically yesterday was day 8. Well, I can't even show it anymore. But if you are getting an alert or a pop-up or something like that saying you can't get in, 1, make sure you leave enough for fees, and 2, make sure and double check that the daily cap is not already capped up. In case it is, just go up a day or down a day, just move your days around just in case. But majority of them, I think for the most part, everybody did 280, which is today 279, which you see now it's pretty much capped out. So it's kind of insane, man. Even an 8-day right now, if you pay, what is it? If you do a full 100 power, it's going to cost you 1 BNB, which is about $380. It says your ROI is going to be $45,000, which is about 11,750% gains, percent increase, which we all know it's going to drop, man. We do. The global rank is at 15,000, and of course, every single day the difficulty does increase. The early adoption amplifier is now at 9.9. It looks like it, and it's going to continue changing. Like, it's kind of crazy, man. A lot of people are going into this just because of how cheap it is on the gas fee scenario, because a lot of people don't want to pay $40, $50 just to be able to get in, right? Especially whenever Ethereum goes super crazy on the gas fees, 100, 200 gwei. A lot of people don't want to invest because they barely have $50 to invest in. And Binance gives you that opportunity to be able to get in and enjoy gains and just invest with that. An 8-day payout cycle, as we remember in the previous projects, it was going crazy. This one's already at 250,000. The 28-day, expect these to go to 1 mil. I really do think so. Pretty obvious that them are going to get there, especially with the 888-day cycle. It's kind of crazy, man. Like, the buy and burn is also happening. The trigger cap is 0.1. And total Dripx bought and burned as of right now, it looks like 4.9 million, which is about $3,100, and that's on day 1 if I'm not mistaken. So you can instantly come on here and buy the Dripx from PancakeSwap. So all you got to do is just have BNB, connect your wallet, make sure it's a fresh wallet. That's the main important one. Use a dummy wallet just in case. Then you can just do BNB to Dripx. So very crucial information, man. This is just my own perspective, my own train of thought that I want to alert you guys. Don't get too excited. I'm going to show my miners. Like, I did 450, no, 400, well, it says now $420 worth with fees and everything after I transferred over the funds. It was like $450 worth of BNB. And that was just money that I made in the stock market. So I did increments. I did 8 days, which was the minimum. Then I did 15 days, 22, 27, 30 days. And then I had little tiny crumbs, right? Even my $3, my $3.80 investment says I'm going to get $600. That's crazy, yo. 16,000 ROI. But 100%, man, like, these numbers are going to drastically change 24 hours to the day of day 8. So in about 7 days, this is going to change, okay? But I will still be very happy and excited even if the 8-day gives me my money back, right? My full-on money back, which would mean the rest of these are just going to be free money to play with, right? So that's what I'm planning on. This is my strategy right now, at least for the next 30 days. If I see this one doing really good and if profited, and then 15 days does really good, and if that is still profit as well, then of course I'm going to reinvest and start having some more scattered miners around, like every 10 days, 15 days, or maybe even every 5 days. It just really depends. Nobody can tell the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But just know that these numbers, I know they look really good, and don't be encouraged to put in $5,000, $10,000, $2,000. You know, of course, everybody's financial status is different, but don't let this make your decisions. This is going to change, okay, for a fact. It really, really is. But even if it's still 200, 300, 400% ROI on an 8-day, that's still really good, man. It really, really is. Just know the liquidity, the tokenomics behind it, how it works. That Dripx market price takes a big effect as well. You know, a lot of factors come into this. You got to be smart. You got to diversify. Do your research. I will leave all the links down below in the description for you guys to do your research, as well as so you can join the Telegram chat and go follow me on Twitter, guys. It is CryptoAudiKing. The link's going to be down below in the description. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow in the next video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.